Hello darlings, welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. I have procrastinated for long enough. I have not been filming and I'm really struggling kind of juggling things. Normally when I do my makeup, I'm in my car like last minute going, oh, let me just do some eyeshadow. I call it my car palette. I keep one in my car now. But and the world has felt weird, let's be honest. So I didn't think it was pertinent for me to be out here, just be like, oh my God, look at makeup. You know, it just didn't feel right. But honestly, I miss filming and it brings me joy. So here we are. So hi. If you're new here, hi, my name is Liz and I haven't been here in like a hot minute. So sorry. But I'm going to try to get back on a regular filming schedule again. And I think I'm going to bring back Pass or Smash because I kind of miss looking at the new launches, even if I'm trying not to buy them. So I think I am going to bring it back, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try. So if you're curious about what's on my eyes today, I am wearing the Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Pacific Northwest palette. And I basically put this one all over my lid. And then I put Sunbreak on my inner corner here. Just a little pop of lightness there. And then my lip is Dance Fever by NARS. I love this color, like rosy kind of brown, but it is discontinued. And the new formula just is not as good as the old formula with the pencils. So, all right. What I do want to do today is I have an advent calendar here. It's by Kinda Kawaii. And here we go, here. And I pre-ordered it back in August. And I finally got it. It was a pre-order and I knew that, but I finally got it. So I want to open it up because I have not even peeked inside, but it is so cute. And I know you're supposed to like advent calendar, open one per day, but I don't care. Okay. The advent means nothing to me. And I want to open all the things. So firstly, because I have not taken this out, I did just open the cardboard. Look how stinking cute this is. It's so cute. So we're going to open this together today because I want to and because we can. So I have not been buying as much makeup. Last month was an exception for the year, frankly. But I did see this advent calendar and I love stationery. I love books. I love all of that, okay? I just don't talk about it generally. But school supplies? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. So I got this one because it looks like a bookstore and it is actually really heavy. Let me scoot back. Hold on. Also, I've decided I hate this chair and I feel like that's such a stereotypical thing for somebody who films on YouTube to say, but I am going to hunt for another free chair, but this one was free and it's pretty, but it's useless. So I guess, unless for this. So look, it's a bookstore. Look how cute it is. The packaging on this. It feels weighty. I'm very curious about what's inside because it is heavy. So, all right, so let's open it up. I don't even know how this open. Oh, okay, hold on. So the top flips up. Boop, okay. And so this is the inside. Look how cute it is. Each one of these is a little drawer that has a little treat yourself thing in it. So we're gonna open all of these. Excuse me. I think this advent calendar retails for $147, but they have this thing where you can use a code. I did the pre-order like forever ago and it was not that much, but it was still expensive. I think this is my first advent calendar I've ever bought myself. Weird. Also, if you notice, I'm in like medieval type card. I went to the medieval fair today and I haven't changed. So we're just doing this together. All right, so on the very top up here, there's a little pencil pouch and it just kind of has that faux leather. I'm pretty sure it's faux leather. And there's just, you know, a simple little pencil pouch. I generally don't use things like this because any pen that goes with me is generally going to get shoved into my ponytail anyway. So, you know, we're going to move that to the side though so it doesn't fall out. Now there are, how many in here? There are 23. Looks like 23. So that would be 24 up there. But 23 little drawers. We're going to open them one by one. Let me grab something to prop this on so that we can still reach it. Hold please. Okay, So I dragged a table over. All right, so let's open up number 1. So each of the drawers has like a book name on it, or like it looks like they're supposed to look like books, but I don't recognize any of the titles as being real books, if that makes sense. So the first one is labeled The Last Earl Grey. Oh no, okay, we're off to a great start. So it's labeled The Last Earl Grey. And it looks like it's a little memo, like a little pad of memo items here. Memo items. They're the sticky pads, which that's adorable, firstly. Okay, I'm going to just put the items back in as we go, too, just so that, you know. But yeah, so this first item is some sticky notes that look like a little English breakfast tea. Okay, number 2 is, it says Guardian of Stories. And it looks like it's a little clip that you would put on like a notebook, and then you can put your pens in, which honestly, this would come in handy a lot because I do use a planner, and normally I shove things into the little spiral part. So honestly, this is probably a good plan for me. So, okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 says Midnight Bakery. And inside, it says a little patisserie. Delicious things inside, you say? Okay. Oh, I think they're stickers. Yeah, they're little stickers of different pastries and... Okay, fun stuff. I enjoy the occasional paper craft. So I, a while back, got like a whole bunch of stickers from Temu, and every so often I'll do a page if I want to be like meditative. But that doesn't happen a lot, but I do like it, but... Honestly, it's when Instagram gives me the inspiration. Let's not pretend. Okay, so that was Midnight Bakery. The theme for the second one is Mycelium Dreams. Ooh, mushy stuff. And it looks like it's a little, I don't know what this is. Hold, please. It's got mushies on it, though. Is it a little pouch? I don't honestly know what this is. Oh, I think it's supposed to be like a pencil cup. I think you put it together. Hold on. At least it appears to be that way. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, user error. Yeah, it looks like it's a little storage container, little cup that you put together. See how it goes together like this? And it looks like it's just a little mushies. Okay, what a strange item. I would not have thought to do that, but I also didn't organize this, but I'm not disappointed in it, honestly. I think if you're going to put an item like this in here, it has to be this kind of a vibe. Like, it has to kind of be like a vibe, you know? Okay, but yes, so it's a little cup, like a little storage cup. So, okay, cool. That was number 4. Number 5 says Afternoon Tea Tales. Ooh, oh, I love this. Okay, they're paper clips, which I never use them as paper clips. That look like cute little tea things. So it's afternoon tea, we have tea time, and we have a little cup here, like a teacup. I use these as bookmarkers. Like, I will pop it in a page and have it be my placeholder. I don't like a large bookmark. I don't like a thicker bookmark. Frankly, I just use whatever postcards came in the mail that are like, you know, don't matter. I'm like, boop, boop, advertisement for new windows. Perfect, it's a bookmark. So... All right, cool beans. So that was Afternoon Tea Tales. Those will get used 100%. All right, Painter's Pockets. All right, we have another little package here. And let's see what's inside. So we've got some more stickers. And these look like markers. It looks like art supplies. So we have markers, pens, pencils, all of that kind of stuff. The little paintbrushes. Okay, cool. Whatever I don't use, my spawn will, so, I mean, that works out. So we'll put that back in here. That was number 6. Number 7, we have the Pocket Chronicles. And it looks like there's a couple of little mini notebooks in here. So one of them just says Pocket Notes, which, on a side note, on a tangent, friends, I absolutely loathe when paper companies, listen, Rifle Paper Company, I'm looking at you, Papier. I hate it when you get a notebook and it says notes on the front. Why do I need a title? It's The notebook is for whatever the fuck I want it to be. Please and thank you. All right, so we have this one here. It says pocket notes, and then the second one also says pocket notes, but it's in green. Are they both lined? Yeah, they're both lined. They have like faux leather bindings, so that's cool. I do like a little notebook, and if I don't use them, my daughter will because she loves a tiny notebook. All right, number 8 is Window of Whispers. And let's see what, oh, very nice. Okay. This is a bookmark, and it's a big bookmark. This may end up going to my best friend because she likes like a bigger bookmark. But this is really fucking cute. It's very, very cute. Let's see. Hi. It is very cute. It's real cute. Okay. That's number 8. And the theme was Window of Whispers. All right, number 9. Looks like we have a couple of magnetic bookmarks here. And these are the kind that you know, they're magnetic. I feel like that's self-explanatory, but all right. And they're just here. They look like they have nice little like metallic embossing around the edges of the design, which I appreciate. It's attention to detail. Adorbs. These will for sure get used. Like, we don't, listen, not a lot of school stuff goes to waste around here. Is this, it cannot, this is not, oh, they must be erasers. So number 10, it says Sweet Mistakes. And they don't smell like chocolate, in case you were wondering. No, they're not edible. They're little erasers, and they look like different chocolates. So yeah, there's 4 of them in there. All right. Number 11 says Pen Keeper's Passage. And it looks like we have another little thing, but only this one's on a keychain. So instead of being on this one has a feather embossing on the back. So instead of being on a clip to a binder, this one's on a keychain. Other than putting chapstick in this, I can't imagine what I would use this for. I wouldn't use it for a pen. That's kind of awkward. Unless maybe you were clipping it to the inside of your purse, which I could see that being a function. But it's a little pen clip. I think most definitely for chapstick or some other lip balm would be the most reasonable application for me. All right, so we're about halfway through. So number 12, it says Notes from Hollow Tree. And we have a little pen, and this is really cute. It's actually got a nice weight to it. Let's see what kind of, yeah, oh, look, it's very cool. And I wonder if there's ink preloaded in this. Hold please. I don't know if there's ink preloaded in this. It doesn't seem like it, so, but it's a little fountain pen. That's adorable. Now, I wonder if there's ink in here too. We'll have to see. I have squid ink back there. But yeah, it's a little fountain pen. Okay, let's see. Number 13 is called The Forgotten Keys. Oh, that's adorable. I think they're magnets. Yeah, they're magnets. Look how cute that is. It's a little typewriter. And a little tiny bottle of ink. These will go right on my refrigerator. I am somebody who has what I would call a messy, cluttered refrigerator. It is full of children's pictures and all kinds of stuff. Basically anything important gets stuck on the fridge. Artwork, all kinds of stuff. I am not a tidy girl, clean girl aesthetic kind of lady. So, excuse me, and that was number 13. Number 14 is called the Sakura Pond, and it looks like they're little pen rests. So these, like with fountain pens or with brushes, it's a little rest. You like have it there, hold please. And you would put it there while it's drying or, you know, whatever, while you're pausing. And same thing goes with this one here. That's what it looks like to me. But they're little porcelain or ceramic textured objects. This one looks like a little fish, and this one looks like a sakura blossom or cherry tree blossom. Okay, All right, number 15 says Anchor of Thoughts. And oh, it's a ruler. Why is this taken apart? It says Anchor of Thoughts, and then there's all these pieces. I don't know if this is, what this is. But it is not put together. And I'm not sure what we are supposed to do. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. This displeases me. It feels like it's missing pieces. I'm not sure if this is an alternate pen nib or what this is supposed to be, but I can only guess the screw goes in there and then this goes in there. Oh no. Yeah, I don't understand what this is. So there's a little ruler, which is useful for, you know, on a keychain. But then there's this. If you know what this is, please let me know. I'm going to look it up and see on their site. But it also is just a straight through, so I have no idea what this is. It just seems like it's broken or it's not put together. I think I'm missing a piece. I don't know. I'm going to write them and we're going to figure it the fuck out because this advent calendar was too expensive to have something be off or broken or whatever. Okay, so number 16 is the theme Where Words Sleep. And it looks like we have a little keychain. Do people use these little tiny itty bitty pocket notebooks? I don't use anything this tiny. It's a novelty. I think my little one would probably like it, but it's like the little teeniest, tiniest little keychain notebook. Here. But this is definitely a little novelty for sure. I think this whole thing is a novelty, frankly. But I have never bought myself an advent calendar, and I thought it would be fun. I love a good like school supply moment, okay? All right, so it's one of these little tiny notebook. This is the kind of thing like a child would like. It is not the kind of thing a 39-year-old woman would, I guess, me. It's not something I would use. Okay, so let's go to number 17. So number 17 says threaded margins. And it looks like we have an ornament. So we have fiction and nonfiction. Honestly, that's adorable. It feels like glass. So I don't know what this is about. If that's there for a reason or not. But it looks like glass. Now, is this the best made ornament I've ever seen? No. We have an errant wire here. I don't know if you can see. There you go, right there. Where they put it together. Probably in a hurry. I don't know. But honestly, it's adorable. It will go on my Christmas tree. But I do think it's cute. And it is glass. It does feel like glass. So, but yeah, that was number 17. I do a little thing on detail though. I do appreciate that the back looks like a little book. So the front has the cover and then the sides, it does look like a little book. The packaging is legit. Oh, I put that in backwards. Hold please. All right, so number 18 is called The Quiet Harvest. And it looks like we have a couple of picture holders here. We have a couple of these, which would say, it looks like this is a little blueberry. And then this is a little strawberry. I actually like these for little notes for myself so that I don't forget something important on my desk. I don't usually use them for pictures, but I do use them for notes. So I think that'll be fine. Okay. So number 19, it's called The Wheel of Ages. All right. And we have what look like 3 little faux cheese washi tapes. That are their little washi tapes. So are they all 3 the same though? All 3 of them are the same. They just look like little cheeses. Now I do wish these were different patterns, like different designs. I don't know anyone who needs, I don't want to speak in blanket terms, but I don't need 3 washi tapes that are exactly the same. I would have preferred that these would be different, but I do appreciate that they are adorable little washi tapes. I just don't know that I would have needed 3 of this particular theme. Okay. Like you could have had one that was books. You know what I mean? There could have been different themes for it to be better executed, in my opinion, but okay. So number 20, we're almost done, friends. We only have a few more. Number 20 is called La Maison Sucre. Sucre. I can't speak French. I'm so sorry. Just not it. But look how cute these are. These are it's a little pad, like a notepad, like memo pad. Now these are not sticky, but it's a strawberry. It's very Fruit Ninja. It's a strawberry that's been cut, you know. Honestly, this doesn't line up. That's a missed opportunity, frankly. But they're little strawberries, so strawberry halves. Okay. Number 21, it says Letters from the Past. Now, I appreciate this. This is, these are wax sticks for like melting wax. Okay. So we have a kind of a gold and it has a little bit of shimmer to it. And then we have like a turquoisey kind of blue that also has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then the seal that it came with looks like a tree of life. And then the handle that screws in right here. Let's see. Okay, and that's here. So you have a little wax seal. Now this has enough weight that you can put on it and not have to worry about, now I don't know what this little piece goes to. Maybe for picking up the right amount of wax to do, I'm not sure. But it did come with it, so I guess we'll figure it out. Huh, yeah, I don't know what that little piece goes to. Like I said, we're going to have to look up the details for some of this because I like that other one that had pieces. I don't know what the fuck that was. So, okay, but we have a nice little weight for this one. Number 22 says Silver Whorls and Sugar Crumbs. And we have another mini notebook, but this one's actually a usable size. And this one's here. It looks like it has a nice binding, so let's take a look. Oh, and it has a little charm that it came with. That's a feather, which I appreciate. I like a little charm moment. Oh, and it has a nice little rubber band around it. Appreciate that. This is more of a usable size. I think personally, I think this is a functional size. And this is for tightening it, I think, but yeah, it's cute. It's just a little, there's no thing. So if you were somebody who liked to sketch, this is cute, but also it's just like a doodle thing. Honestly, this would probably make a great flip book, but yes. So it came with that and then this little charm. Okay. Number 23 says New Beginnings. And this one is actually a full-on quill pen, which that is pretty cool. So it's a quill pen and it comes with multiple nibs. So I appreciate that. I don't see any ink in here. I don't see a single bit of ink in this, just as a separate entity. I don't know if that first fountain pen had ink or not, but I don't see any ink in this. So maybe something, I have some squid ink I can use for that. That's not a big deal. I'm a crafter, so I like to draw with it, but it's a beautiful little, I guess I could put that there. It's a beautiful little fountain pen and a bunch of different nibs, which is nice. But I appreciate that it's a functional object that's a full size. And then last but not least, in here we have, hold on, get back in there. We have number 24. Number 24 was the pencil pouch, and that was here. So overall, do I think this was worth it? Frankly, for the money, no. No, I don't. I don't think it was particularly worth the money, but do I think it's adorable? Yes. Do I love the packaging? Absolutely. And I could see myself reusing the packaging over and over again for different things. So this one is by Kinda Kawaii. And like I said, this was a pre-order. The packaging is adorable. I don't feel like the contents warranted the price, but there are a lot of objects in here. And if you go to Barnes & Noble, you might pay $6 for this bookmark, like set. You might pay, you know, $15 for the fountain pen. So it is probably a value. There are some things I feel like could Could have been done differently, but you know, whatever. It's an advent calendar. It's not going to please everyone. And frankly, it's smaller than I thought it would be in the pictures, but I'm fine with it. Now, what would I have done differently? Maybe tucked in a list in like number 24 of the objects, or in the individual thing if it's something that is not common knowledge. Like I don't know what that, whatever that number was, that's not common knowledge. Maybe like, hey, what is this? Also, I feel like it's kind of a missed opportunity not to have a full-size journal in here, or at least like a full-size notepad, something like that. As somebody who loves stationery, having a whole bunch of little things is just not it for me. But anyway, tell me if you got this in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to try to film more often. I'm sorry if this first video back is kind of rambly. It feels rambly to me. But yeah, so that's the Kinda Kawaii advent calendar. I probably am not going to buy any more advent calendars this year. It's not content that I generally make, judging by the fact that this is the first one. And also they're expensive, you know, but I would like you to tell me what your favorite advent calendars have been in the comments below, because I'm always curious to see what you guys have to say. Thank you for stopping by and for seeing me again. And I will catch you on the next one, hopefully soon. All right, love your faces. Bye.